to still load. Yeah.
Okay,
So
you're live. You're live.
we are like we are like so I welcome you specially, Mr. Tayo. You are greatly welcome.
Thank you so much,
You're
Sister.
greatly welcome to our live section tonight. And it's a great pleasure to have you in the room right now. And why we
Thank
start and why everyone actually join us, I will actually love to welcome you specially. I would love to welcome you specially to our live section this evening. Yes, so just a brief introduction before we proceed further, a brief introduction of yourself. And please, never mind, even as we progress further, we may still actually ask you also for you for people to get to know you. Yes, because there will be a section whereby we would like to know everybody that is actually connected also to the live section.
you.
So let's
Uh,
actually have a brief intro of you before we start. And I'll also be introducing myself also. I'll be introducing
all
myself
right.
also. So let's get to meet our guests and our speaker for tonight.
Thank you. Okay. So, thank you so much for having me here. I,
You're
I do
welcome.
not take it for granted. You know, first off, I think the first introduction I'll make of myself is that I want to appreciate still Coach Ibokoloa for the great work she's been doing over the years, and it's something to speak positive of. At the time, I get to think and relate to all of these things, and it's just the best thing ever. So first things first, my name, which I think everybody wants to hear. My name is Omotayo Samuel. Yes, so my name is Omotayo Samuel, but you can call me Tayo. Uh, to digress a little, I am a saxophonist. I play the saxophone, and I'm also a poet. So I go by the
Wow.
stage name. Yes. So I go by the stage name Tayo Sax the Poet. And talking
Wow.
about probably what I like, as you can see, I'm live here, so it's part of the things I like. And business, finance, entrepreneurship, these are things I want to put my all in. So these are things I love to engage in. Business talks and all of that. And when we also look at probably things I do in my leisure, maybe study, try to study or sleep. So this is this is a brief about me. So if there's any other parts that I haven't said, if you can let
Okay.
me know.
Okay. I think for now, like we are okay with the introduction of you. Later on,
Okay.
we'll get to actually go deeper to get to know you in detail. In
Thank you.
details, sorry. So first of all, Tayo actually happened to be a Christian. Yes, like he mentioned that he plays saxophone and he's a poet also. And sorry, are you still in school or you're out of school? I need to confirm.
I'm still in school, I'm a student.
Oh, Tayo.
To burst your
Okay,
bubble.
so he's still a wow, 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 wow. So you can actually hear that he's still in school. He's still in school. Like it's actually the part that gets my attention for the fact that he's still in school and he still know what it is to actually take his financial life seriously. For the fact that he's still in school, he can actually have excuse that, oh, I still have someone that I can actually run to whenever I need financial assistance or something. So he's still in school and is all this in one. All this in one. Like I would actually give you that salute. Like you're doing great
Thank you
for
so much.
yourself. You're doing well for
Thank you.
yourself.
Thank
Even
you so
with the
much.
fact that you're serving God, you are still focusing on the fact that you need to be financially liberated. You should not be a burden. When they see Christian brother, they will think like, oh, Tayo is a Christian brother. and you would just be like, good, 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 but you're still doing good, and you are still doing well for yourself financially. So I would like to actually, as in, I'm so, I don't know what to say. Like, left alone to me, I
Thank
really don't know
you.
what to say. But me
Thank you.
myself, I'm actually stoned, and I'm so blessed to
Thank
actually
you. Too.
uh be part of the success story, I'll say. I will
Ah,
put it that
yes,
way.
that's a huge one.
Like,
Thank you
I'll
so
tell you,
much.
it's a great privilege. It's a great
Mm,
privilege.
thank you
So
so
I
much.
think we've actually got to meet Tayo. I don't know anyone that's actually heard what Tayo said about himself. You can just let us know in the comment section some few things you've actually heard about Tayo. And in case if you didn't meet the part that he was introducing himself, please let us know in the comment section. You can just type something in the comment section of like what you heard about Tayo or what you really want to know more about his background. Yes, his background before he will start actually sharing the full story, the full knowledge, the full light for us tonight. So please, we are actually waiting for you in the comment section. Let me know what you have actually like the few things you know about Tayo's background or what you want to know about Tayo's background. Why I introduced myself. Yes, so I introduced myself. A lot of us actually know me already, but there is no harm doing introduction over and over and over and over again. Yes, so I'll still introduce myself briefly tonight. My name is Ipukonlua. Yes, my name is Ipukonlua Ezechuku, but a lot of people call me Coach Ipukun. But my name is Ipukun Oluwa, and by the grace of God, I actually happen to be a business coach. Yes, I happen to be a business coach. I teach people basically on how they can actually start a good business for themselves and how they can actually use that to support anything that you're doing right now. Probably you're a business owner, or probably you are a 9 to 5 worker, or you are a full housewife like I used to be. Yes, I used to be a full housewife. Yeah, so actually a Christian. Yes, I'm a Christian, and I love to see other people liberated just the way I was, which was actually how I got to meet Tayo in the first place. That actually I actually got to meet Tayo, and I know like I've been able to meet a lot of us Wow, I think I'm back. So sorry for the break in transmission. I'm
Okay.
back right now. So sorry for that. Yeah, so like I was actually progressing further. I'm actually waiting for our comments in the comment section. I don't know. Am I the one that is not seeing the comments on my own side here? Okay, let's actually progress further. So to actually start now, I really don't know where I actually stopped earlier on. So I would actually go further to ask Tayo how he actually started his online business. How did you start? How did you start? Please, let's
Okay.
actually get to
So
hear from
before
you direct.
I hope you can hear me clearly.
Yeah, clearly, clearly.
Yes. Before I go into such conversation, I I want to see comments of
Yeah, that's
precisely
true. Certainly.
if you are seeing comments from your end, so that we'll know who's following. So I want to see
That's
comments.
true. That's true. That's true. I want us to comment, please, if you are actually connected to this. Sorry, excuse me. If you are connected to this live, please can we see your comment in the comment section? Let's know when you join. Let's know what you have actually heard so far, because we need to know that we are on the same page.
If you don't know what
So
to
I would
comment,
like to see
comment.
our comment. So please, no, everybody knows. Everybody knows. For us to be
Yes.
live in on YouTube,
Good. So, okay, Ralu Chooks from Lagos. All right. More comments, please. Just tell us where you're watching from. Tell us where you're watching
yeah,
from.
yes, I can see comments coming in already.
Tell us where you're watching from. More comments, please, so that we know you're with us
Yes,
for that
so
first
please
step.
comment where you're watching from. We can only see live from Lagos. Please, we have other people live. Just comment where you're watching from so that we would know that we are together. That's the main reason why we want a comment to drop in the live section, in the comment section. Sorry. So once you join, please comment where you are watching the live section from. Thank you.
More comments should start rolling in. If you're so excited to join this live, can you keep on
Oh,
commenting where
definitely.
you're watching from? Because
It's
I believe
definitely.
it's such a super packed seminar. Yes, just comment where you're watching from. Where are
Okay,
you
I can
watching
see from
from?
Kaduna.
Kaduna. Okay.
Wow. Wow, very close to Tayo. Kaduna should be very close to you.
Absolutely. Yeah, but
Wow,
it's still a long it's still a long ride though. But it's
it's too
it's a
close.
bit, yes.
It's too close. Wow.
So Lagos people, I believe you're many here, and also from Kaduna. If you're watching from Kaduna, please can you keep on commenting? I believe
Let's have
people
other
from,
people's
yes, at least let's
location.
have about 20 locations here or more. Yes. Please keep on commenting. I can see your comments. That's great. We can see Rally Chicks from Lagos. You can see Muniratu from Kaduna. Great, great. So I can even give some explanation that follows suit your location. Yes.
And
So
that's
please, I
true.
will beg
That's
you to
true.
keep commenting, so we know the challenges, not just from the state, but how it can also affect your business or whatever you do, even if it's online. So please keep on commenting. That will help us a lot to connect properly with you and to communicate better, even from experience. So please, can you keep on commenting if you can hear me and if there's no break in network? Your data is fully connected. Just keep commenting before we go into.
That's needed. I believe others will start commenting, or probably they are
Yeah.
trying to be anonymous. Okay.
Okay. All right. All right. So, Coach Aidu, you want us to go on? Is that correct?
Yes, yes. So we are starting from how you started your journey into online business, like how you started.
Okay. Okay.
Let me
My.
take my coffee and be ready for the ride.
All right. So just let me know when I'm good to go.
Yeah, Ty, are you there?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
Are we good? Okay. The the whole thing started. Can you hear me?
Yes, clearly, clearly.
All right. All right. The whole thing
Please, if you can
started.
also hear Tayo, you can just drop a fire emoji in the comment section. If you can hear
Exactly.
Tayo, let's just drop a fire
If,
emoji in the
if you
comment
can't
section.
if you can't hear me, drop a fire emoji. If you can hear me, drop a fire emoji. So keep dropping fire emoji for us to know. Yes.
Yes.
So the whole thing started while I gained admission into the university. You know, I I've always wanted to be somebody that maybe people look up to, especially when it comes to finance, and most especially when it comes to having a sustainable source of income. So I was trying all I could to get started, but things didn't really turn out well because there are lots of scammers online rather than the
Journey.
good people out there.
That's
So
true.
it's all started with that, and I think one of the things that also made me, you know, where I am today, or probably was a kicker that prompted the whole thing was because the daily struggles of life. What do I mean by the daily struggles? Having your feet on a solid ground when it comes to finance. So whatever I'm saying right now, please just relate it to finance. Yes. And when I say finance, I literally I don't channel every aspect of it to money or monetary gains or capital gains or whatever. When I say finance, I mean value. I mean I mean skill. I mean how innovative you are. So that's because that's the rider for who you become, or the rider to where you're going to get to, probably your destination or the journey. So like I said, it's all happened with the struggles, trying to find your feet on where to really stand when it comes to finance, when it comes to, okay, what do I give my all in? My time, my attention, my energy, where am I putting them? So you see, that struggles was there. There are so many persons that gives their time to something else. That's their financial life running into it. They give their attention to something else. That's their financial life. It gives their energy to something else. In fact, I've come to discover how the rich don't really they don't really work out themselves with all the things we carry in our head by saying money, 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 money. No, what they do is that time, that attention, that energy. It's more of the currency they spend. So what we give our time, what we give our energy, what we give our attention to, these are currencies. These are these this is the ground at which we stand financially. So I was able to realize that. So what's the next step to take after realizing that okay, there's a problem here, which is you really need is a profitable source of income, somewhere to lay your hands, something to lay your hands on and ride with it. So I was looking for a kicker, and the kicker is a business model, either an online business model or a physical business. I will actually that that actually kickstarts the journey for me. But going into it, I I didn't really get the whole idea from the beginning. But I ventured into something. I think at the time, the POS business. Yes. So but when I look at this POS business, it's not scalable as I thought. And as a student, how many hours do you want to give into standing in a shop or making withdrawals? And it's not really a good thing. As a student, you won't have the whole time to give in, and once your time is not steady or consistent with what you do, then don't count it as a profitable business, because of course it won't be that profitable. So
That's
I was looking
correct.
for something I could manage as a student, that even while I do my whole school stuff, I could still have time to do them. So that was what I was looking for. So what should I do? Then I thought as much to go into the online space, because at least anywhere, anytime, I can sell my phone, log in at any site or do anything. So I was thinking, okay, an online business will work properly. So and that was the kicker. Online business, online business, online business, online. That was the kicker. So a friend introduced me to affiliate marketing. I was thinking, and that then it was it was Expertnia. So he introduced me. He told me he has been into affiliate marketing, Expertnia, and all of that. So I said, okay, I will join, but eventually I didn't, because it was too skeptical. Like I saw it then. But that was where I was scrolling through Instagram and I saw an ad of Coach IB, Coach Bukolua, Easy, Chuku. And sorry I'm laughing, but it's kind of funny, because when I look back, I was like, was it a miracle? Or was it just because I was in quest to get this thing started or goggled up? But so I saw these ads of Coach Bukola. She was saying, okay, how she scaled through from from becoming this kind of person. At the time she was broke. At the time she couldn't afford some certain amenities which are necessary. They are necessities. And I was seeing myself in that shoe. She will even show the picture of her NYC and her present state. I was like, man, I don't have to get to this point before knowing the right decisions to take. So immediately I jumped into it. I said, "This is my no, no, no. This is my salvation." So it 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 happened so fast, and I got registered immediately. So she delivered one of the most fantastic learning of my life. I've never seen such a thing before. So I went through it, and that was when the whole thing started. So if you want to ask me how I got to what I'm doing right now, the online thing, the digital marketing stuff, the YouTube monetization, and all of it started with this. It started with a decision. It started with this kicker, me knowing that, okay, the online space can work profitably for me as a student, as a 9 to 5. In fact, it surprises me how so many NYC coppers even reach out to me for certain things due to
Wow.
experience. Yes,
Wow.
due to experience. So, and it's not that they are starting late. It's just that they didn't get the right and proper information at that time. So they are getting it now, and which is a good start. So it's not about where you are at. It's about starting from where you are at. So where you are at is not the problem. Probably as a copper, as a 9 to 5, maybe as a stay-at-home mom, or somebody who have even lost his or her job or whatever. Where you're starting from right now is the right place to start. There was a time, I think a woman reached out to me She's a government worker. I think she works with FIRS or so, if I'm not mistaken. So she has seen all the online stuff I do post, and she was like, Tayo, can you just brief me on this? So immediately I told her about everything, how she's going to go about it. And could you believe she was so much interested? She gave her all into it. She got started. And it's a good thing to know that when you put your time and attention into something, definitely you get results. It doesn't automate
That's
itself.
just it.
It's not a
That's just
Ponzi scheme that you tell you to invest. I will even talk about Ponzi scheme, but let me just brief. This is an introduction because the Ponzi scheme get to me. Get trick scheme. That's the worst place to be. That's the worst experience to have because at the time it affected me. I lost. So like you've asked Otibukoloa, this is how I started. So if there's a take home for this is there was a decision at first. I believe the online space can work out for me, and regardless of what everybody is saying, I knew it can work out for me. That is it. So it started with a decision and action follow. So that's
Wow,
everything.
that's actually fantastic.
Thank
That's
you.
fantastic, I would say. Is actually great because given to the fact that you didn't actually listen to, will I say, internal voices and external voices that were against you starting an online business, because we are in a part of the world whereby everybody believes that if you are doing online business, then you are a sinner. I don't know if I'm communicating. Have you
Yes, even
experienced that?
let me say something. My dad was against it.
Wow.
Yes, he told me I'm wasting my time, and, and he's the same person that is sponsoring a little bit or something now.
Oh my
So
Jesus. Like, especially the older generation, they believe like, stop man, like sorry for those that don't understand Yoruba. Ma toreje, ma fashiku,
yeah,
ma oh god, don't waste your time. You are just wasting your time. All this phone you are pressing, nothing is coming out of it, I would say. And with the external voices, with the internal voices that is coming, because even you yourself, you'll be like, am I making the right decision? Am I starting the right thing? Am I actually doing something right now? But even with those voices, you still tell yourself like, yes, I would start. Yes, I would start. So I would actually like to commend you. I would like to commend you because even me myself, I think I've shared how I started over and over and over again. When I started, even like I belong to some prayer groups, they have to be calling me, oh, Sister Buko, I've not backslided for doing online business. Imagine. So I would actually celebrate you and I would like to commend you for
thank you.
even taking the first step, which is actually going to the next, to the next, to the next. Because I would tell you, TFM is just the beginning for you. They have not
Amen.
seen anything yet. They have not seen anything yet. TFM is just the starting point. Oh, I've already started spilling the tea. I should not go there now because we are still coming to TFM. So they have not seen anything
Okay.
yet because anytime I actually see your testimony, anytime I view and see how far you're going, I'm always very, very happy. The last time we talked, I was crying. I was
Yes,
crying
I
because
cried too.
I
I
was
cried
so
too.
so I was so happy. Like imagine, like is this just happening or this is a movie? This is a movie because starting with the money you never had, we won't go to
Yes,
that. But let me just spill the tea a little bit.
yes.
Starting with
The
the money
money I
you never
borrowed.
had, the money you borrowed. You
Yes,
borrowed from Kaye, Koinde, Idowu, Alaba, here and there
I did.
to join
I did.
together, and
Yes.
now you are actually being celebrated everywhere. Everywhere, being celebrated everywhere. So it's actually a very good one, and I would love to celebrate you once again. Yes, and I will keep on celebrating you every day and every time. And this is a very good one. And that leads to the next question I will ask you. You know, when you started, you were discouraged by people very close to you. I mean, like in the person of family, friends, you were discouraged. Even by your own inner voice, you were discouraged.
Yes.
That's the truth. Because when starting a new thing, you have this self doubt in you. Tayo, show me, are you doing the right thing or you are just fooling yourself? Like you have that self doubt in you. Even after the fact that you've heard from God that go ahead, you still have that self doubt in you. Even aside the fact that there were a lot of things that is actually looking like it's against you, how were you able to overcome the challenges you faced at the beginning state of your online business? How were you like? What are the challenges you faced? Let's start from there. What are the challenges you faced, and how
Okay.
were you able to overcome those challenges? Because a lot of people tend to start online business, and when they just see one obstacle, they will run back. You know, like the children of Israelites, God made them to pass through the wilderness, so they will not run back and say, no, I'm not doing it again. No, I beg, take us back to Egypt. So God made them to actually use that 40 years to pass so that they will not run back. So how were you able to overcome the challenges that you didn't say, okay, I'm going back home. No, 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 no. Let me go back to my former state. How were you able to, what are the challenges you faced? And how were you able to overcome those challenges? Starting your online business. A lot of people are actually here that they've started and they are
Mm,
facing some challenges. And some of us
challenges.
are here that they've not started at all. So I want to hear from you, Tayo. Thank you.
Okay. When it comes to challenges, let's talk about the challenges I faced before we talk how I was able to, before we even talk about how I was able to overcome these challenges. I faced numerous challenges. Uh, in fact, the challenges now look like the suffering. The, like you said, even after hearing God, even after knowing that this is what I want to do, but advice from people,
Mm,
listening to them or buying that idea, if it's working negatively to what you have in mind, it has a long way to go in somebody's heart. Or how do I say it? It affects your emotional state of mind. In fact,
that's true.
that is what the devil uses, and that's what makes the devil skillful in his activities, because he always look for a state of mind that we are at, especially our emotional state of mind. When we are downcasted, then he comes in to do whatever he wants. So first of all, what are the challenges faced? The challenges faced are, there are numerous challenges. But I will start first by saying, like I said, first off, it was my dad, because there's nothing you want to do outside home now. You'll be
True.
there. Yes, they will see what you are doing on a daily. So my dad he will just barge into my room and tell me, this guy, you are wasting your time. All these people, that's why they will be. he said, he said, he said that's how they will be deceiving me now. I will not face my book. And a lot of things that my daddy keeps saying. So I I'll just maybe just close my room. I'll just close the door of my room, and I'll continue what I was doing. And most of the times I was even learning. I was watching the seminars, the courses. I was
Truly.
going through them. That's what I was doing all the time. Now let's leave family. Okay, let's say I'm in school now. How many calls do my dad want to call me or know what I'm doing? Friends.
Hmm.
Ah, that was a lot from friends. You see, my friends told me I'm wasting time. In fact, they were calling me that me have joined scammers. That I've joined scammers. That means I'm not focused on online things, and I'm focused on things that I cannot use my eyes and see. I cannot use my legs and and walking. Cannot use my hand to touch. I'm working on with assumptions. So it was more of that. And you know, aside from the area of where they are trying to speak me out of it. When you try to progress, the progress here means you try to tell the world what you are into. That's another challenge. When you start to make known what you do, because no matter how best you do something, if people don't know you for it, how do you disseminate such value? How do you disseminate such value? So at a time, trying to come out of that shell and tell the world, okay, you can know me for this. Or trying to come out of that shell where you won't tell the world, know me for this. This is what I do. This is how I do it. This is coming out. That coming out, there's something that comes after it. It's called suffering. Yes, you kind of suffer the condemnation of people. That is, if you
That's
really
true.
want to do something great, especially when it comes to their words or discouragement at which they don't value what you do. So, such kind of discouragement shouldn't get to you because though they got to me, but I didn't allow it to take the most of me. Not like you won't hear it, but even when you hear them, make it fun. At the time, they will just tell me, hey bro, yeah, like I said, you're wasting your time. And most of my friends, they are groups, probably they are groups. I will just post something and they will delete it. They will, you know, they will now send a sticker. There's a particular sticker that says hustle. Then they send links for group.
It
So
is well. I don't know about that. Oh
those
God.
groups. Then there was a time in my school group and in my my level for my level, they did anonymous and anonymous. I was the area of concentration for the anonymous. They're talking about me.
Wow.
So
Wow.
just look at the degree at which there was challenge, not just from parents, but also from people you call your friends.
Even in
That
school. Wow. Wow.
even in school, that they don't get your back. Now,
Wow.
looking at friends and family, that aside, let's start from you now. How do you see yourself? So many challenges too can come from yourself. When you believe you can't learn it, it's a challenge. When you believe you don't know it, it's a challenge or you can't know it.
That's
It's
true.
fine not to know it, but you
That's true.
can't. So that's another challenge. When you believe you can't do it, it's another challenge. So these are challenges that I dealt with. I dealt with them at
Wow.
the time. In fact, at the time, there was somebody very close to me. The person was actually cheering me up at the time, but it became mockery. So the cheering up became cruise. That, that now
Oh my God.
anytime I walked into somewhere, everybody, we don't know what you want to talk. We don't know what you want to talk. You know,
Oh my God.
so So at least if you are selling balls, if the world know you for selling balls, it's okay. Everybody wants to believe that's a product they can see, and they know your
Yeah.
limitations. They know how much you can sell. They know how fast you can sell. It's not that really big. Are you getting it now? So it's easier to sell the balls. When you want to sell, what other thing? When you are learning fashion design, everybody, okay, we know if you are skillful in this fashion. We know the degree at or the length at which you will go because maybe they've seen people, they've invited people that have gotten
Already.
to that. But when you are doing something that they've not seen the future, the destination is not real to them yet. Human minds can't comprehend it. They tend to attack such things. So it creates a
That's true.
theory in their head. It
That's
becomes a
true.
philosophy that is not true. So that and one thing about humans is if they don't see something contributing to them at the early stage of it, they tend to kill it.
That's
So
true. That's true.
yes, even from your end as a person, when you don't see results, it tends to kill it. But like I said, you can do it. So first things first, after knowing all these challenges, I looked up to people that have achieved the results, that have gotten the
Already.
results, that are
Already.
enjoying the reward already. Somebody like Coach IB, Coach Ibukoluwa, I will always say, I used to tell myself,
Oh.
I said, I said if Ibukunoluwa could do it, and I can look up to her as a coach, I want somebody to look up to me as a coach.
Hmm. Wow,
And
wow, wow.
do you know that now people are looking up to me as coach, and it's tiring because the coach is getting too much.
Hmm. Even though
So
you never wanted the like the praise, the alien here and there, tire,
yeah,
tire, tire
yeah, I don't want
everywhere.
it to be a distraction. Yes.
Wow, wow, wow,
Yes, I don't
wow.
want it to be a distraction. So challenge is coming from the third party is the least challenge to overcome. Is the
Hmm.
least challenge to overcome. How do you see yourself? So if they see you, if they see you disgusting to what you are doing, do you see yourself like that? When you don't see yourself like that, come on, move on. That's the best time to strike. Because there's a problem. And like I said, since you have somebody that you look up to that have done it, that has the reward, definitely it can work for you. The problem is not if you can, is how you can. Because the what if people don't end up doing anything. The what if people always ask what if it doesn't work out? What if
Hmm.
it's what if the what if people don't achieve things, most especially at the early stage of their life. But you see people that ask how they can, how they that is I was saying something, you know, whenever I walked up to the office of the vice chancellor of my institution, I used to say something. At a time, the first time I tried it, I was denied access for a long time. I was seated, denied access. But after
Wow.
knowing after knowing the value this guy is coming in with, it now became where I work in often. So I
Wow.
I I now created a theory. I said the rich don't kill. All they need is a clue. And you see that area of kill, they don't follow the crowd. All they need is a clue, and that's what makes them stand out. And that's why we have people that fly from people that trek.
Hmm.
People
Hmm.
that yes, so that is the way of it. So all you need is a clue. And the clue is that somebody else have done what you are about to embark on. How did the person did it? How did the
Hmm.
person do it? So these are the things you should look out. These are things that are far more than your challenges. Do you have a challenge? Is it challenging you? It's not enough if you are not challenged by it. In fact, your challenge should now be your competition. You should now work against the challenge. It should be your competition. Okay, if people see that it doesn't work out, just show them it can work now. And showing them it can work is not a day thing. It takes time. Showing them it can work, it's a step by step thing. Don't show them it can work from the finish. You show them it can work from the start, then the process. You don't have to shout the result, they will see it. You know, one
Automatically.
of one of the things I wanted to say, at the time when when we when I met probably the dean of my faculty, they were like, what is this guy doing? What is this guy saying? But when results started coming out, they called me in a meeting and said we want to do this thing. Okay, oh yeah, I'll put us through. You see, if if the initial discouragement had got to me, it would have been a mess. It would have been a mess. But because I I I wasn't taken or overwhelmed by my challenges, I scaled through. So the worst challenge is not even the one that comes from a third party. It's from yourself. How do you see yourself? How do you challenge yourself? There are times I wake up at night to just do some certain things, to make sure I get it done. It's not as easy as it was. Is there anything easy? In fact, the easiest thing to become is a poor person, and 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 the easiest place to begin from is from a state of poverty. Don't
Sure.
assume you know
Sorry,
this.
Tayo,
Don't
can
assume
you
you know this.
actually can you increase your volume a little bit?
Okay, okay. Can you
Someone
hear
is
me now?
complaining here on WhatsApp that he can't hear you.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Please, if you can hear him clearly, please let us know in the comment section. Thank you. The
So
person
if you can
sent
hear
me a
me
message
clearly,
on WhatsApp.
all right. Can you hear me now? I've increased my voice.
Yes, yes, I can see yes.
Okay, okay. So like
Thank you.
I said the easiest person to become or the easiest man to become is a poor man. I get it. And the easiest place to start from is from a poor state. So
True.
for the yes, poverty is not a determinant for who you are. It's just a place to begin from. It's a start. I get it. So not in fact, I believe not everybody here are poor when it comes to maybe financial status and all of that. But what about your mental health, your state of mind, your the information that comes in? You can be poor in that area, not just financially.
True.
The energy
True.
you
True.
dissipate, the energy you dissipate in what you do, it might be poor energy. You might have all the intelligence in the world. You might know everything, but the wisdom to implement it might not be there. So it might be poor in that area. So the poverty I'm talking about is not just having what it takes, or it's not just knowing all. There are certain things you should understand about yourself. And if you are poor in that area, then you equip yourself. So poverty is not all about having money or not. It's a state of mind. It's a state of character. There are some persons that are poor in their character. They don't know how to talk. And
Hmm.
character is a currency. I don't we are not in a business meeting. So you're asking me about my challenges. Let me not digress too much. So these are
I
the
didn't want to
challenges.
call you back because everything you're sharing is still needed. They are still
Okay,
genuine.
okay. Okay, okay. So we're speaking about my challenges. So these are the challenges I face. Words of mouth, action of people, trying to ignore this person. You say you don't know too much. Now every time they do this, now every time they do this. And let me give you one challenge you will come across no matter what. There are some persons that will tell you that what you are doing, they've done it and it did not work. That's a challenge,
Hmm.
though. For somebody to tell you the future of what you just started is a very big challenge. For somebody to tell you that what you are doing, they've done it, and this is the end result, is a big challenge.
That's
So,
true.
but, yes, but like I said, look at the people that have done it, emulate from them, and definitely you will not just smile at the end. And even in this smile that I'm talking about, there are still efforts to put in because it takes a lot to keep a good smile. So let's not
A
go
lot.
into that. Yes, so these are my challenges. These are the words of mouth from third party, from close friends, and for myself. For myself, I face so many challenges. Can I go through? Can I watch this 1 hour class? Hey, Afi, will I learn everything at once? Hey, so me
Hmm.
now, I will now waste data. I will now waste airtime. I will not. It's a challenge. I don't have a good phone. Is a challenge. Start with a phone.
Hmm.
Phone will come.
Hmm.
I'm not the type that communicates easily. I'm not the type that I can really tell somebody about something. I'm not the type that posts. I'm not the type. It's a challenge. You can
It
overcome it.
is.
It's another place of poverty. Can you get up from there? You might have all the best jewelries. You might be looking good, but those areas of your life are challenges. And there are places that you are pouring. You can build up yourself from there. You can. So these are challenges, and for the fact that we face these challenges doesn't mean they've ended.
No.
They are still on. Yes, the challenges are still on. The challenges are so it's
Wow.
really a big
Wow.
thing. Yes. So,
Wow.
but we thank God for where we are at. So, how I overcame the challenges. Sorry. So, how I overcame the challenges is that I didn't let them get to me. Like I didn't let them get through me, though they were they were tempting. They were how do I say? It? But I didn't let them take or make the most of me. They got to me because I realized, okay, these things are coming, they are here, but I didn't let them get the most of me. So this is how I overcame the challenges. I didn't let them get the most of me, and we
Wow.
thank God.
To the glory of God. All glory to
Yes.
God. Because one thing I always say is that you not achieving what you want to achieve, and you not dwelling on the fact that, oh, it's because of this reason, it's because of this reason. You never wanted it. That's all I always say. You never wanted it. If you want to be successful, no matter how genuine your challenge is, you will still scale through. Yes, so like we just heard from Tayo now, he even have his internal challenge. I remember there was a day you came to my WhatsApp and you were lamenting. Oh my
Yeah.
God, data. I forgot what you said that day again. You
Yes.
said there
I
was
said you don't left me.
thank you. God bless you. You said, you just how will you do like this? This is unfair. Oh, this is unclinic. He started talking. But one thing I always have when it comes to my system is like Holy Spirit always give me wisdom. I was just calm. He kept on saying a lot of things. In my mind, I'm like, the issue is not this training. The issue is that this guy is having issue with himself. That's what I was just telling myself that day. And that the issue is not me. The issue is not the training. The issue is you yourself. And with the help of the Holy Spirit, I was able to use wisdom. I would say it is just wisdom. Imagine handling tire here. Somebody will come, is going through a challenge. That was what I concluded on. And with the help of the Holy Spirit, I would say he was able to overcome all this challenge because there is a stage for everything. In his online business stage, there was a stage whereby he was on the baby stage. That was when he was always crying to my inbox. As a baby, you have a baby. The only thing they can do
Mm.
is to cry. You want to put on your shirts as a child. They want to put on shirt oh, and they'll just start crying. What happened? Talking about my son. I cannot put on my body. It's not but and you're crying. So there is a stage for everything in online business. There's a stage whereby you will be better into the online space. You'll be like, what am I doing here? People are leaving me in heaven, JJ. That's the beginning stage. You'll be like, what am I actually doing here? Then the next stage is the baby stage, whereby challenges will come from left, right, back, and center. And you'll be like, you have scammed me. They have scammed me. Like, what am I doing? You yourself will be like, they have scammed me. So that's the baby stage, whereby your cry will be here and there. So I'm actually opening Tayo's Nyash right now. There was a cry stage for Tayo. I would not lie.
Yeah.
I would not
Yes. Yes.
lie.
In
There was a
fact,
cry stage.
let me say, school was a major challenge too because it's
Wow,
frustrating.
stress.
Yes,
Wow.
there was no time to do something, and when I just come online, I'll just see the whole seminar out. I'll say, "Ha, Coach Bukola, what you did to me is not good." So it was really a stage.
I can't help my laugh. I have to just laugh because the laugh is needed right now. So I knew that it is not me. It is actually the fact that you are still in the stage where you are,
Yes,
and
yes,
you have to grow past that stage. Then you grow to the stage whereby you were sharing everything you went through and how you were able to scale through. That was the stage of, let me say, you are in a toddler, or you're more than toddler already. And this stage, I would not lie to you. Tayo have been able to achieve what I've not been able to achieve.
ah,
Let me see a round of applause in the comment section. I'm not lying though. Let us talk the truth. I don't have a website whereby I host international transaction. You do. That's the truth.
by the
So
grace
we
of
are in the stage
God.
whereby you are seeing your the people you actually have as a child doing more than you. So that is the stage he is now. Imagine having a site whereby you get international transaction like dollars, US, pounds, and all that on his
Yes,
site. Yeah, so that is actually the stage whereby we have in online business, and you have to follow each and every stage. But some people want to enter today and get to the stage of flying and
it
get to the
doesn't
stage
work.
of getting income like Coach Bukolua. Somebody somebody will say, but you are making sales every day. When will I start making sales every day? And you've not passed through the stage you are meant to pass through. So I'm so happy to actually hear the challenges you faced and how you were able to overcome it. And that will actually go to we have just few time left because there
All
is a
right.
big news I would like to share with us for tonight, and is about the TFM website. But before we get that to
Wow.
that,
Wow. Wow.
um I would say you've already mentioned it already, but let's just look at it again for those that didn't hear that part. How, like, the key things that you always put in place, the key things you always put in place that is giving you back to back success. I think you already mentioned that, but just touch it for us briefly. Yes, the key things
Okay.
you put in
Yes.
place. Yes, probably maybe you add a standby motivator when you were getting backlash here and there, or probably you add so sorry, here and there and all that. So let me just know. Tayo is actually a student. Yes, he's a
Yes.
student. So he's not alone. That's why we are hearing voices here and there. I
Yes.
can relate. He's a student. So we understand, okay? We understand. He's still a student, just that by the grace of God, online is taking him global by the power and the glory of God. I choose not to share any glory with God. I return all the glory back to God. So please share with us the key things you put in place that actually gets you that inspiration, innovation, and the kind of success you are getting back to back. Can you share that with us?
Okay. First of all, I said I didn't allow challenges
Tayo,
get
you know
through
what?
me.
You can talk to them if you want to talk to them. There is no issue. We understand that they're
Okay.
your
Okay.
students. And we have
Okay.
you have people around you.
Hello.
So
Hello.
be free.
Please lessen your noise, please. Thank you. Please lessen your noise, please. I'm in a live meeting here, please. I'm in a live meeting here, please. Thank you. So, so the first thing, like I said, I didn't allow challenges get through me. I hope you can hear me and the noise is a little bit reduced.
No, I can still hear you. Please, if you can
Okay.
still hear Tayo, let me know in the comment section if you can
Yes,
still
please
hear
let
him.
us know in the comment section. And I've increased my voice because it's time out for us here. So I've increased my
Oh,
voice.
oh,
At least I can. No. I mean I can shout louder. So
oh. Okay.
yes, that's what I'm trying to say. Okay, so like I said I didn't. Please now I'm live here. So I said I didn't allow challenges get through
Wow. So sorry. I'm also distracted, yeah.
me. Okay.
But we are still together.
Yes, no.
Say hello. Say hello. Hello. Say hello. Yeah, go back. I'm busy. So sorry for the distraction. We didn't actually plan that we'll use up to this time. And so can you hear me get to? Yeah, please, sir. Hello, Taya, are you still there? Oh, I think his network. I think his network actually. We actually lost Tayo. So sorry about that. His network actually had some itches, but I believe that he should be able to join us back. Sorry, please can you hear me give me? I believe he should be able to join us back. Just that we have just two questions left to actually hear from Tayo. And so sorry about the timing. We've actually taken a lot of time, but I think is needed. I would say I think is needed, and is something that is important for every one of us. And this is actually a kind of live section that you can always get to revisit. Yes, because one thing about anyone doing any business is that For everything they do, there will be something backing them up. Like I was saying that me myself, I don't have a platform designed for international transaction. And he got inspired to do that for himself, whereby he have people that actually so let's actually
So
yeah, child.
yes, I'm
Welcome back.
back. Sorry for the break.
No, no problem. No problem. Welcome back. We can still hear you. We can still hear you.
Yes, no, the no is silent now. Yes, they are all gone.
Oh, thank God.
Yes,
Thank
I
God.
have to. Yes, all right. So, first things first. What's the question again? Sorry, you were saying how I.
Oh, so sorry. Like how you the things you always put
Yes,
in place that is getting you the kind of success you
yes,
are
that.
getting back to back.
Okay,
How you got
okay,
inspired,
okay.
the
Now,
inspiration, the motivation, and also I would like you to chip in what inspired you to look into tea firm. I
all
was
right.
already sharing that already before you joined us, that
Okay,
the inspiration must be from above.
okay.
because you did
Yes,
something that actually wowed every
yes.
one of us. So let's actually hear the things you put in place, the things you do to actually get the success you're getting in your online business and also in your company right now. Thank you.
All right. So, first, first things first, or the first thing I want to pinpoint is that the first energizer or the engine, what kept me going was the challenges. I if I would have the time to break this down into help, the challenges was the ride, was the rider because you can't give up now. Yes. Wait, okay, let me first give an overview for the fact that even Bible said it's not by power, it's not by might, but by the Spirit of the Lord.
Yes.
Yes, of course, I want to give all the glory to God because it was not man-made. If it's by
Mm-hmm.
my strength, it would have failed.
True.
If I knew all the algorithm, all the analogy and wherever like that, it would have failed. It would have just been a rich fool. Yes,
True.
but
True.
I give all the glory to God because God is the source and is the sustainer. Yes, there is nothing, there's no glory to myself. So I give all the glory to God. And you know, if God wants to help you, you should be ready to help yourself. So if as much as God was able to help me or was ready to help me, I didn't let challenges get through me. So that was a rider. I can't give
Mm.
up now is a rider. I've come too far
To give
to
up now.
give up. Yes, it's a rider. So it's one of the things that kept me going. And another motivation is prayers. Prayer is another motivation because when you pray, you see yourself into that thing you are praying for or you are praying
Hmm.
into. So the prayer was the motivation. So even at a time that I knew Coach Bukola was very busy, she couldn't reply all my messages at a time, and she was not responding to me. I'll just pray about it.
Hmm.
Ah, yes, and believe the next step. So it was
Hmm.
prayer because if we want to go into business, if you want to go into business, ha, if you want to make impact in business, there have to be a spiritual battle. This is the
Yes,
sincere.
so
This is the
yes,
sincere thing.
so
At the time, I was studying Mark Zuckerberg and all of the things he's doing in Facebook and all of that, and how he made out of Meta and all of that. And everybody thinks it's all about skills. But at a point, Mark Zuckerberg had a crash. He was struggling with his business. And this man, I is it what's this? I think he's the second world richest at the time. He told I don't want to mention him though. He took Mark Zuckerberg to go see a spiritualist. And they went to India and the problem was solved. When,
hmm.
So you are running to Facebook, you want to build something like Facebook. You don't know the spiritual backing that is helping that Facebook.
That is there. God
You
bless
think
you.
it's just the codes. It's not just the
Hmm.
codes. What is making you logging in Facebook every day? You think is physical. So there's a way of it. There's a way at which things work, and the spiritual always control the physical. So let's also look at the spiritual aspect. Is one way in. Then before we look at your works, because as much as God wants to support you, you should be ready to help yourself. You should be able to
Hmm.
also support. So one thing that triggers that keeps me going is that, like I said, prayer, and I know God is leading me. So prayer is there. Prayer is there. Prayer is not just you telling God your request. It's communicating with God what is next. And do you know it's not every time we probably we say we hear God, or you can hear God every time. You can do it as long as you have the heart that it takes to move to the next level. God will help you out. God will help you out. So what kept me moving on is prayers. And I have to filter my friends to work with those that align with the vision. I can't do everything, even as a CEO. I can't do everything. So there were people that were motivations. Are you getting me? There were people that they will tell you, okay, this is next. In fact, let me mention name. There was a lady, Rachel. Rachel is her name. She always gets it, and she calls me Coach Tayo. She was one of my students, and she's part of the company now because she followed the right track. When it was all challenging, she was part of the persons that we are available. And when it's getting all better, definitely people like that, you keep them. So I filter my friends. I at the time I had friends that will tell you, oh God, you can't make it big if it's not if it's not in the wrong way. Now, the youth we have today are trending in what is not good, and they are calling it the way. What is not good, they are calling it the way. Now, for example, they've taken fraud as the way. The way to the it's always a way to condemnation. Nobody wants to use their hands to work originally what is true and what is legit, and make
True.
yes, and make a source of income for themselves. Everybody wants to jump, they want to climb the tree from the top. You want to make it big in a day. Like a saying, he said, those that jump up come down, but those that grow up stays up. So that sticks in my head. And what kept me going was also a book I read by Donald Trump and Robert Kiyosaki. That book helped me a lot. I saw how Kiyosaki was struggling at the time, how he was in debt and all of that. So I was just seeing myself in all those things, that kept me to going. And I think the major factor are struggles or challenges. Accept challenges. These are things that will come. So if there are challenges, the challenges shouldn't get the most of you. Even though they shouldn't get the most of it, they shouldn't get through you. So if you ask me what has been keeping me going, is that I didn't let challenges get through me. And secondly, and first of all, I said prayer. You need a spiritual backing, right? Then secondly, the challenges are your ride. Don't 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 enter inside. Don't allow them sink you. It's the waves on the sea, but don't allow it blow you off the ship. That is it. If there's a need to take covering, you can just take covering. You can go back to become more knowledgeable and find a way out of it. And I want us as entrepreneurs to normalize failure. Know and normalize. You can't get it right at a stance. At a time the website we were building a website and it broke down. And somebody chatted me up and say, how professional, how professional that website is style. And all of a sudden, look at where it is right now. The word hits me. And that time we already semi-global, if I will say it that way. So somebody messages were coming and that hit me so hard. But that was the way of it. When you, in fact, like I said, there is no there is no focus. If you are really focused on what you are doing, that F in that focus is failure. Be ready to fail. Once you fail, it's a signal that you are focused, because you will know what went wrong for you to do better. That's just it. You can't fail and fail again and fail again and fail again and end up in failure. If you keep failing, you will know the way out. So, but that doesn't mean we should be unreasonable. We're not trying to make you understand that failure is part of it. You fail, you get up and you continue. So these are the things that have understanding these things has kept us going. Understanding these things. So it's an understanding too. You have to understand them. And understanding these things have actually get me going. So I said prayers at first. Prayer is one of the key things. Challenges are one of the key things. You fail, you rise again. Then I said filter your friends. You can't do it all alone. If you want to build a brand, if you want to build a company, if you want to, you can't do it all alone. You need connection. At the time, I have to meet top notch people. And what has helped me again is good character. Ha. Their office you won't enter with bad character. Oh. That's just it. Good character. There are people that, let me not speak something, but let me just emphasize on it. There are people that meeting them is a privilege. What will keep them is good character. In fact, let me use Coach Ibukulua as a typical example. If I've been rude to her, or if I've been somebody that she's skeptical about, she won't see me here. I won't be opportune to even be speaking with you here. So character is a major. You can be as prayerful as anything. Character can just make you wayward, can make you look at somebody people cannot emulate from. Even if you are prayerful, if you have a bad character, it's not worth it. There need to be a balance. So even as you pray, as you accept challenges, as you filter your friends, make sure you have good character. Then when you have a good character, it will connect those with that same characteristics to join you. So these are the things that have kept me going. I've been able to filter friends and work with the right people. Yes, and this has kept me going. Now, the overall of them is the vision behind the value you want to disseminate. And yes, let me start by saying the TFM you see today, the TFM you see, TFM is a multinational digital commerce company. Let me start from there. So the site is into production and distribution of digital products like ebooks, okay, content packs, online tickets and training courses, and all of that. And as we speak right now, we we can make transfers to over 25 countries, even in cities, in
Wow.
pounds, in nairas, and in dollars. Yes. So and
Wow.
there are numerous countries, even more than 25 countries. Because about yesterday, we did some beautiful transactions, and I think we are getting top notch, and we are making great moves. So what do I
It's
want
good
to
to
say
hear.
is that this character we are talking about will make you meet the right people. When we wanted to do our first online payment gateway, do you know the people we were actually meeting were testing my patience? I was like, we want to get this thing done in few days, but they were testing my patience. And they testified to it that we love the way you're patient enough, and that was part of the characteristic to see if we can work with you. So can you see? Can you
Wow.
see? So, and what made me play that great role, or what made me stay with that character is because of the vision. We want to solve the we want to solve a particular problem, which is people complaining every day that they come they engage with scammers, or they come across with people scamming them online. We get messages on a daily basis. How they will say they do this, nothing is working online, Tayo, nothing is working online. I've done this, I've done that. It is something to talk about. So that was also the drive where people complain on a daily that this thing is not working. And we are trying to say, okay, it is working. There are ways to do it. There are ways you could. So we are trying to build a system where people know that the online place is safe to do business, is safe to ride on, is safe to make powerful moves with, other than the disadvantages. Are there challenges? Yes, but there are also opportunities. So if you learn to make use of this online space, it will be a source, a profitable source of income for you, a scalable business. I'm telling you, it's the best place to scale, is the best place to earn, where you can be sleeping and you'll be receiving credit alert. What are you saying? If you have a shop, can you open your shop around 12 midnight? You can't. Can you open your shop around 1 a.m.? You can't.
No,
But
no.
but if you are online, even while you sleep, you'll be receiving your credit alert because you create systems. That is why one of the things that makes us grow better is that we always encourage people to create systems so that they make money while they sleep, while they are asleep. So once you that's the online space. It gives you room to create systems. So what have kept us going is the vision that we have in mind, which has helped us a lot. So I've spoken about prayers and failure is necessary. Yes, for your success to be complete. So the focus, I say if you are focused, definitely you will see failure. And the success, if you want to be successful, be ready for suffering. There's nobody that that have a smooth ride. Just accept it like that. First of all, accept it. Accept it. Just accept that in this, we are in this together. And know that you are not alone. Please, you are not alone. That online business you're about to embark on, you are not the only one doing it. You are not alone. So you have backing. Like you have backing. So these are the things that have kept me going. Providing the right solution to people, seeing that the online space become profitable to people. That's how TFM came. That's how TFM came. And TFM also came
Wow.
after I was scammed the most. I was scammed 570K. Let me tell you how it happened. So this was also a rider, because it was not just people telling me they were scammed. Did I feel the pain? Did I know what it takes to be scammed? Yes, I was scammed. Of course, I I was doing one semi affiliate marketing thing. They called it to affiliate marketing, where you bring people, you register people, they get on board and all of that. Then aside that, there was one investment thing too. They called affiliate marketing, all in the name of affiliate marketing. In fact, this is why we focused on digital marketing, focus on advertising, to monetization, and all of this, so that people understand that you should know what is true from fake.
Mm,
So
mm.
yes, what is true exactly, because people fake what is true a lot, and the fake is even more than the especially in the
The
online
real
space.
ones.
The yes,
Hmm.
when the real ones are coming to you, because of the fake ones that have encapsulated your mind, you don't even know what to do. Then you
That's true.
then you will be you feel vulnerable not to do it. You feel you've made the best decision to stay out of it, which is not. It's profitable to you. You have to take the bold step and enter. So this is a major challenge. I was scammed 570K. I couldn't
Imagine.
sleep. I couldn't sleep. I was as a student, you just imagine the full stuff I would get with that.
Hey.
Just imagine, thank God I had paid my school fees then. It would have been worst. So in fact, it was me and a lady that was actually doing the thing. The money will be increasing on a daily basis in 24 hours. The money will be increasing. So that's how it is. In fact, when you're bringing referrals, the money will be. I did a lot of things on my own life. If I start talking about the things I did online, it's a lot. It's going to take our time, but I think this is just one of it. Probably some other time. So this is just one of it. The area of have I been scammed before? Yes, I've been scammed, and it's a challenge. So if you have been scammed before, I feel your pain. I just thank God it wasn't too much. Yes, but it was me and a lady particularly. Yes, So, but the money touched me. I couldn't sleep throughout the night. I was like, is it a dream? Then the people that actually joined me in doing it, they were my friends too. Just imagine me that I'm preaching that the online space can work out for them. So my friends joined me. In fact, most of my classmates joined me, about 20 of them, because they really believe in me already. So are you are you seeing another challenge now?
I'm hearing this for the first time actually. You didn't
Yes,
explain to
yes.
me
I
in
didn't I
details.
didn't tell you. I didn't tell you. So there were about 20 of them. They were already believing that the online space could work. And I met this person who told me about this thing and I joined. So about 20 or more than 20 of them joined me. And everybody money vanished into the thin air. So when I anytime I walk into the lecture hall, they will just look at me and shake their head. That me, a lady followed me back to back until I pay her that money. I paid her back. God, I
Hmm.
beg. It wasn't easy now. So how do you want to preach to these people again that online space is working when you have started building a company? So it was a lot. So it was a lot. So I would just, if I walk into the class, like everybody would turn and look at me because the news was going around in the department, and I'm such a person that's popular and well known. So just imagine, in fact, at a time, if you meet some persons on the way and ask them who is Tayo, they'll say, Tayo, that online guy. Don't do anything with that guy. Oh. I I hate news like that. But there's a but. Your good works will always speak for you. Like I said, I was tenacious. I keep on making the moves. The people that believe should believe. Those that do not believe should not believe. I keep making the moves. And I also had it in mind that these people that have been scammed, though, they will join something that will be profitable to them. That is why I didn't do I do away with the students now. I begin to reach out to lecturers and professors since I'm in the school area. I begin to tell them about what they should know in the online space. And they begin to buy the idea. They begin to buy the idea. So when lecturers was not talking about what I have spoken in the lecture hall, the students will have to keep quiet. So that was the next move. So that
Leveraging
was
on the failure. On the
le-
failure. Hey.
This thing that
Wow.
I'm laughing about is not easy. Hey! I'm laughing at the pain because it's past now.
So
I've
the
forgotten
failure
it.
was like a stepping stone.
It was a stepping stone, but how do you recognize it's a stepping stone if you allow the challenges get through you?
Hmm.
So
Hmm. Hmm.
if I had allowed the challenge gotten through me that okay, this is the end, this is the end, I've gotten to the height of it all, I've tried my best. If I had stopped there, would there be TFM today? Now,
No.
there are so many persons that don't have an online business model that will always reach out to me, tired. I don't want to be calling my parents every day. What can I do? What can I do? What can I do? And straight up, I'll send them link. They will register up to TFM. Before I know, they are making sales. They will start giving me testimonies. And I'm like, sure, Tayo, if you had stopped then, what would be the end of these people? What can these people say?
Hmm.
So that's how it is. Like I told Coach Ibukolo, I told her if she didn't started this digital marketing of it, if she didn't start, how would I have known? And I said, okay, oh, if she started and she didn't teach, how would it have gotten to me? So if you are here in this life right now, that's the best place to be. And stay with the people that knows it better. That's the best place to be. If she didn't teach, if she didn't share the knowledge, how would it have gotten to me? How would my prayer be answered? The prayer, okay, I want to do something online. How would that prayer have been answered? So it all goes. These are the drive. They are the energy dissipated, and also when it became a big thing that people started talking about it. I mean, high profile people. That gives room to now put more energy, to now put more time, to now put more effort. So when I hear 10 people condemn it and I hear one person say, this is nice, I stay with that this is nice for the rest of my life. So if I hear 10 people say you would have done like this, you would have done like this, you would have done like this, I look into it and see if it's the way of it. Not seeing that condemnation and say, hey, I'm going to do this one, or this one a bad thing, or something like, or having, riding with the insults or with the
Wow.
naysayers. So once I hear the good aspect of it, I focus on it and go better. In fact, at the time we were having the name of the company TFM Digitalverse, TFM Digitalverse for the website. It was somebody the best. Let's not go into business because that now I would say the best place to learn from are your customers or are your users. It was somebody that said, I was trying to type TFM Digital Verse on a website and it's too long, Tayo. Immediately we bought another domain name and made it TFM for short. So that immediately we think TFM is spellable, it's reason you can think it, you can easily access it. So can this So we have to change the domain name. So this is TFM now for sure. TIFIRM. It's something you can easily think. It's something you can easily spell. It's something you can easily type anywhere. So anybody that wants now they are not calling me Tayo in school again. It's TFM. Both lecturers, both professors, everybody. If you see me now, TFM. Hey TFM. Even in exams, if I write in exam, TFM. Thank you. So and it's a global website. It's something. It's a website. So of course it's global. It's something is open to everyone. So what have kept me going are these things I've mentioned, which are my challenges too. The challenges kept me going, the prayers kept me going, and these are the things that have helped me. So there are things that have helped me, and really thank God for where we are at and
Thank
the
God. Thank God. Thank God.
the
Thank God.
next
Thank
place we
God.
are going to. So we thank God. So
Wow.
that's the little
Wow.
I can say for now.
Wow. This actually got me
Yes.
when you said customers' feedback.
Yes, I will
Customers'
listen to customers'
feedbacks
feedback a lot.
are very, very
Yes,
important.
yes,
Are very, very important because a lot of business owners, especially in, let me say, Nigeria, because some of us are not in Nigeria actually, we don't listen to feedbacks. When you see feedbacks, we believe like these people complain too much. These people are always complaining. Don't mind them. They will be fine. They will be fine. So when you say customers feedback are very, very important, that actually got into me because as a business owner you can be busy at times. Like I can remember
yes,
there are times that I see some messages and I'll be like, am I the one that will read all this message, even with the fact that I have a virtual assistant? But as a business owner, I got this part, maybe because that's the last thing that Tayo actually said. Our customers' feedbacks are very, very important for us to be successful. Because now TFM is very, very short. Anybody can actually call TFM, anybody can search for TFM and you just get it on a platter of gold. Go to AI, go to ChatGPT, type TFM. It will bring out to you what they stand for. It's straightforward. Like nothing, not no else is TFM. Yes.
you
So
can go on Google. You can go on Google most
yes,
especially. It will even bring out our YouTube videos, Instagram videos. Yes. So
yes. I
just go
saw
on
that.
Google.
I saw that.
The,
I
yes,
saw
the
that.
best place to go is just go on your Google and type TFM. It
I
will
saw
bring
that.
it out for you, and it will bring out the websites where you can even get started. So it's
And I love the fact that you are actually giving us likes based on what you have experienced. Imagine the failure that you encounter. You didn't allow that to keep you on the ground. You didn't allow that to break you down. You didn't allow that to like, oh. Some people can even go and commit suicide. I've seen people that
yes,
they were duped a lot of money, and the next thing you just see is like this thing happened. But even with the challenge, you were able to look away like, okay, students are my customers before. Now, lecturers and professors are my customers. And you were able to get them. And so let's see, like, getting students for you? Because if a lecturer can actually vouch for you, definitely students will follow.
yes,
So I love the strategy, I
exactly.
would say. I love the strategy. I love the strategy. And just imagine now, you now have a website that outsiders, business owners, salary earners,
In
everybody are
fact,
not using now.
coach,
Everybody are not using now.
let me not cut you short, but let me say something. A fashion
No, no,
designer
no.
met
I
me.
want to hear from you.
Okay, a fashion designer met me. She's okay. Let me start from the director of entrepreneurship for the whole university. The whole university. I don't want to mention the name of my university so that you won't sound. But don't
No,
worry.
no, no, no.
So
I know.
yes, the director of the whole university was saying, how can a fashion designer use this website? So I told her about a fashion designer and I gave her example of a caterer. Because a caterer met me and said, okay, Tayo, how do I digitalize my product? What's next for me? What's up for me? Then I told her, I said, she's making big sales now. She's doing well. I said, how many students do you have? How many students do you enroll for your catering? She told me about 30 of them. And she doesn't have all the time in the world for them. I said, okay, what are the trainings you give them for the first 3 weeks? She stated it out. And she made those trainings in video form. How she made a particular
Wow.
velvet cake. Yes. How she
Wow.
makes a particular velvet cake. How she do a particular brownie. How she do all they were all in videos. And they were now a course. So
Wow.
for the first 3 weeks, students who comes to learn, they go through that course. They go automatically to the website, they buy the course and they go through the course. When they are coming physically for the business, they already have an idea, so they scale through.
Hmm.
So for the caterer, she was marveled. She was like,
Wow.
even so even the course now was now open for affiliates. People that want to affiliate her business, that
And
course. She's
sell,
also making
yes,
sales from it.
as a fashion designer. Imagine.
Now the fashion designer, I told her she should make a particular dress that is exceptional, which she did. It was a course. And people would ask her how she made this gown, especially for a wedding gown. How she made this particular wedding. It's a video from the right needle to use, the right pin to, the right model to go through it. And it's a course. And people are buying it. So these are ways that it has been profitable to so many people. Now let's talk about the director of entrepreneurship for the whole university. I met with her and she was telling me what the TFL want to offer that the entrepreneurship sector is not offering. Then when she began to see results, I didn't have to talk too much.
That's just it. That's
Yes,
just it.
so in fact it was a lot. It was a lot. But we thank God. So that's more emphasis on it. And like you said, customers feedback. Most of the corrections that we are getting is from customers feedback. Most correction is from customers feedback. They'll say, okay, I log in, I want to do that. But like I said, because I'm coming.
Oh, sorry. No problem. No problem.
Yes, yes. Let me just change location. So what am I saying? This customers feedback we are even talking about. It's not that the customers are now controlling your business, oh, but you tend to learn from the little things they are saying. The things
Mm-hmm.
yes, because they are like a guide. They are like
Hmm.
a guide. Yes, they are like a guide.
That's true.
But, but
That's
they are
true.
not they are not controlling your business. And it's not
That's true.
yes. So it's all part of it. It's all part of it. And
Wow. Wow.
I'm
Wow.
excited to share all of this. I'm super
Wow.
excited.
Wow. 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 That's
Yes.
That's actually a very, very great one, I would say. This is actually a very, very great eye opening. I must commend you. This is a very, very great
Thank
eye
you.
opening because even me myself, I'm getting more lights, I would say. So sorry. We have to keep you up at late at night. So sorry about that.
No
Because
problem, man.
he's meant to actually have retired now, but he's still out because of us. So we'll be
Okay.
rounding up now shortly by the grace
All
of
right.
God. So the point I actually want to make emphasis on is the fact that you just have to keep going. You just
Yes.
have to keep going. As a business owner, whatever thing you're doing, you just have to keep going. You don't have any challenge, you don't have any excuse. Taya is a
Yes.
student. He's a student, he's still in school, and he's doing greatly for himself. I would say that. Even for us to have this class tonight, I have to tell him, like, oh, Tayo, please, I'm very sorry. Just make sure that you just stay available for us. He was like, no problem, no problem, I will be available. And he's still outside because of us. Like, you don't have any excuse. And one thing about me is that Tayo have been, like, I've learned a lot of things from you, Tayo. I would tell you tonight. I've learned a lot of things from Tayo because at times people be like, oh, he's a small boy. Do you think he should be the one teaching us something? But I would like us to actually learn from everything Tayo have shared with us. So please, if you have learned one or two things from Tayo tonight, type it in the comment section. I will comment Funa Kuto because she's actually giving us back to back. If you have learned anything from Tayo tonight, please let's have it in the comment section. Let us have what you have learned from Tayo in the comment section. Yes, I need to actually see from every one of us because I would say that it is not easy. It is not easy. To do a business, to run a business is not a day job. It's not something that is a like rocket science or something. It's in phases. It's in phases. And to get to scale up, oh so sorry, we actually lost Tayo's network. We actually lost Tayo's network, but I believe he will join us any moment from now. Yes, because he's actually in school area for now, and school area can be very very funny, especially because of the place his school is. Oh, thank God we have Tayo back. Yes, so because of the area his school is, it's a very very developed, yes, area. So I'm actually waiting for more people to comment in the comment section. Tayo, that's what I'm actually waiting for them to share with us what they have learned, because I have like a whole lot that I've been able to jot down. I have a whole lot I've been able to pin down, I've been able to pull down, even from this live section. So you can't tell me that you have been here and you've not learned anything. So please let's keep it going in the comment section. And to go further, yes, to go further, and you heard when Taya was talking about TFM, this is actually a website that hosts both physical products and also digital products. Like, as a fashion designer, imagine hosting your training on the site. Like, I always look at people when I see that you're just doing your business and you're not teaching people. Because one thing about we in Africa is that we believe like, oh, I don't want to share, I don't want to share with people. It is in sharing that you get to touch more lives. I would say it's in sharing. As a teacher, you can use TFM websites. I would tell you, as a early childhood educator, as a teacher, normal teacher, you can use TFM websites. You may feel like, oh no, I'm not Kiniko, I'm not. You don't have to be Gen Z. You don't have to be a student for it to be a use to be able to use an e-commerce platform. You can use it anywhere, any profession you have doing. You will be guided through how you can actually use it comfortably to do your business. Yes, just take that word from me. Yes. So let's actually go further to the question I would like to actually ask Tayo tonight, and I would love to have your own sincere answer. Yeah, so sorry for taking a lot of your time.
All
This
right.
live session is actually meant to last for one
No
hour,
problem.
and we are going to 2 hours now. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. So, with
No
the
problem. No problem.
artificial intelligence, evolution of artificial intelligence, what would be your advice
Okay.
for anyone that is looking into starting a faceless YouTube channel? What will be your advice? Yes, let's have it just in brief
Okay.
because of our time.
Okay. All right. Let me just be brief. Then I think for okay. Now, one of the things that you should understand first is why are you going into this YouTube of a thing? Yes, that's the first thing you understand. Because if you don't know the reason why, you join the wrong crowd. You want to do what everybody else is doing, and regardless of how they do it. So if you know why you've joined, or if you know why you are doing what you are doing, you can do it in a more unique way that is going to bring exceptional results for you.
Wow.
So, first of all, know why you are doing what you want to do. And do you
Fine.
understand that the decision you've made is the best decision? Because
Hmm.
earning from YouTube is one of the best places to be in 2025, 2026, 2027. Sincerely speaking, earning from YouTube. We promote in TFM, one of the major products we promote that is on our advert page right now is YouTube monetization because we have an
I saw it.
advert page where we advertise products.
I
Yes,
saw
it's
it.
the YouTube monetization where these products can be visible to every yes to everyone. So these products are one of the major. So like I
Welcome.
said,
How are you
so
there?
first of all,
Sorry for the distractions. Oh, so sorry. Kayo's network is actually fluctuating. So sorry about that. I think is the network is a network because his location, the network is actually quite very, very, very good. I would say. I don't know, but I think he should be able to join us back. But I noticed that a lot of us don't want to communicate in our live section. I don't know. I'm receiving messages on WhatsApp, but we are not commenting here on WhatsApp. I hope all is well. Oh, so sorry, we lost his connection. We lost his connection. So to actually go further, because we are already rounding up with the live section, we're already rounding up with the live section. And Tayo practically told me that he's currently in the school area. Yes, he's not in his office area, he's in the school area, and network may be a itches for us. He already mentioned that. So I think his network actually gave him a difficult time right now. But I just hope he will join us back. I just hope he will join us back. But irregardless, if he does or if he does not join us back, but I believe that we've been able to get one or two things from this live section tonight. The live section was meant to be for 1 hour, and now we are almost okay. I think it's back. It's back. So sorry.
All right. I hope
Yeah,
you can see
on
me.
what tile?
Yes.
Yeah, we can see you. We can see you.
All
So
right.
sorry.
So let me just maintain this position. All right.
Yeah, I already started giving
So
excuse for you that you are in the school area. So it's the
I was
network,
saying,
obviously. Yes.
and
So we
the reason why I came here is because I was having a meeting with somebody, and
oh, 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 oh.
yes, and the network was kind of good here, so I stayed back to to have
Wow, wow.
this whole seminar.
Yes. We definitely understand.
So
And we are
sorry,
running off shortly. We are running off shortly, okay?
apologize.
Ah, no, no, no problem. No problem. Okay, we need to apologize to our audience. Apologies, everyone. We're sorry.
Okay. So yes, all right.
Sorry, please, if you can hear Tayo, you can just let me know in the comment section because on my home part, I don't think I can still hear him. So sorry. Excuse me. So I think his network is uh, giving us a big challenge right now. His network is giving us a big challenge right now.
Are we there?
Yeah, Tayo, I can hear you now and I
All
can
right.
see you now.
Okay. So, like I said, first things first. Why have you started? Knowing the reason why is a major to make you run or scale through. Because the reason why will always help you to, the reason why is the vision, is the vision. The reason why is the vision behind it. Why have you started? So that when it's not convenient for you, you can do it. When you have the reason why. So
True,
the reason
true,
why is the
true.
major. So that when
Hmm.
it's not
Hmm.
convenient, you can continue,
It is. That's very
regardless of the
important.
challenges. Yes. So now we are talking about
Very
AI teachers.
important.
Content is not but at least to a degree, not everybody can really speak fluently and flow. Some is stage fright. Some is they can't look to the camera. Some that is why faceless YouTube channel is good. You doesn't show your face. And looking at the evolution of this AI, you that have you that have a challenge or probably a poor you are poor in such area of looking at the camera or other things like that. That is why faceless YouTube channel is good for you. Looking at content, content is king, like I always say. And creating a high quality and engaging content without you showing your face. What more is better than that? Though we understand that we understand that people want to deal with okay, maybe real life persons and all of that, so much more. But nevertheless, like I said, for you that have so many challenges in showing your face, why don't you just venture into this faceless YouTube channel and get started with it? So that's the first advice I would give. And looking at this evolution of AI, I also advise that you find your niche. Niche is very important. In fact, niche is also part of the reason why. So niche is a major. When you find a particular niche you want to venture into, go into it fully. Go into it fully. Go put your all into it. So that's always that's the thing. And if you venture into a faceless YouTube channel, all you need to do is just to probably find your or invest in a good audio. And the audio sometimes I think even you can get YouTube audio music and that's why you even need to enroll for the course because you can't know everything. That's it. But first of all, is a faceless YouTube channel important? Yes. What are the benefits? You don't show your face. You will still get to pass the same messages with things that are artificially generated or AI
Yeah,
generated.
please. That's true.
So
That's true.
yes, so this is it. You're passing the real message without too much stress. So many persons now, for you to show your face, you have to set a camera. You have to delete or you delete. There are places that you won't speak well. You want to make sure you
Yeah,
correct and correct and correct. That's
you
that's
edit,
that's time wasting. But
edit and cut and
yes,
join.
you edit, but using an AI generated one that probably that probably your face is not showing. In fact, it's one of the easiest way to create content.
That's
And
just
I
it.
believe I believe Coach Ivy should have made available a beautiful course on that.
Thank you.
I so much I just believe your government, man. When it comes to putting course together, I cannot forget it in my life
Wow. Wow.
because
Wow.
it's a major course that you put together for me and it has helped me a lot. So
To
looking
the
at this
glory of
Facebook
God.
channel, I so much believe Coach Ivy have
To
put in
the
a
glory
particular
of
course
God.
together that is so much
Wow.
absolute. Yes, yes, no, I believe that alone. Now, in fact, a faceless YouTube channel is one of the ways you can develop your brand.
Hmm. Hmm.
Yes, you can because their style you have not meet up to. There are ways. First of all, if engineers want to build a house, they bring out a dummy, they bring out like they bring out the shape of what they want it to look like. These are things that are artificially generated. So that is the picture they are working with. So they have to do the finish work first with that AI. So that's the picture they are working with. So you now, that your brand that you are building, you are putting the finish work online.
Mm,
Are you getting it?
mm.
And you are putting the finished work globally. The way you want it to look in 2027 is already available. So as long as it's online like that, you are also working towards. So it's a way to build brand.
Hmm. Hmm.
It's a way to build brand. That's just it. It's a way to build
Wow,
brand.
you actually said it like even more than I asked. And that's one thing I love about Tayo. Tayo will go in details more than what you have actually demanded for.
I'm
AI
learning
can
from you.
actually
I'm learning from you. Wait, wait.
like artificial intelligence generated video can also work for business owners even if you don't want to use it as a creator, as a content creator. So like he said, it is actually the current thing in vogue now, is the current thing in vogue now. And to the glory of God, there is a training on that. Yes, there is a training
Good,
on that
good,
based
good,
on demand. I like Tayo
good.
have been talking about YouTube since. But I'll just look at what he's saying and pass. But I don't do anything except by direction. Please come and me get it.
Mm,
I don't do anything if I don't receive direction that okay, do this right now. So till I get the direction that okay, it's time to actually educate people about AI videos, artificial intelligence, YouTube, faceless YouTube, and all that. This is actually the time right now. And I believe a lot of us have already enrolled. Even in this live class, I can see some people that they've already enrolled. And if you have not enrolled, you can still
mm.
enroll. The registration is still on. Yes, the registration is still on, and you can still enroll. Yes, and Tayo have actually given us his words that you are good to go. Yes, you are good to go. If you have not yet registered, you should register right now. So now to the most important part for me. Once again, I would like to congratulate Tayo. I would like to
Thank
congratulate
you.
Tayo. Congratulations on
Thank you.
the launching of TFM, which is coming up on the 27th of September. Am I correct? Or 23rd?
Yes, yes. No, since seventh.
27th. Oh, you can see that I'm
Yes,
very, very
yes.
smart. I still put the date over here. Which is coming up on 27th of September. Official launching of TFM coming up on 20. They've not launched TFM yet. TFM is already running. Is already running. And like he actually explained to us already that this site is an e-commerce website, not
Yes,
just for digital products, for physical products also. So even as a business owner, I think I made mention of that already. As a 9 to 5 worker, as a mom, because I'm a mom. I believe we've been seeing back and front, mommy, here and there. So as a mom, as anything you're doing, please, Tayo, let us know how the website can be of help to
all
us.
right.
I want to hear from
Okay,
you. Let's hear from the us mouth.
okay. I think I've cited a typical example on this fashion and the catering aspect. But let me just as a 9 to 5. Okay, let's say some. Let's start from what do you actually want to do? That is it. When we know what you want to do, that is when we know how they come in or in what way this website can be of help to you. So let's know what you want to do. Now for a lecturer that met me and said, okay, he wants to, have his material uploaded on the website, and students in all the level should get the product on that website. And immediately after getting the product, they proceed to a test. So it was generated that way for him. So there are several ways it can play a vital role depending on what you want. So it's not just what we function at, but what you want. Now for a 9 to 5 worker, somebody that doesn't really have time to stay too much on the online space or do too much, maybe just come. there is room for advertisement. Now, there are four any structures in TFM I would like to share. It's called DAYS, DAYS. These are all you need to become a millionaire in TFM. These are the foreign structures. Anybody that is in TFM must know these. DAYS, these are all you need. The D is for digital marketing. The A is for advertising. Y is for YouTube monetization. And S is for sales strategy. Let me
Wow.
start from sales strategy. Yes, there are people who already have a business. They have the money. They have all it takes. Some people have met me. They have the money. They don't know what to do with it. So how to sales strategy is a major because we tends to give you the understanding on how to not just start a business, but how to also scale that business. Not just how to scale that business, but how to also sell, and not just how to sell, how to manage profit, how to
Mm,
make money, how to manage the money, and how to multiply the money. So
mm,
which is also giving room for investment. So that's sales strategy. There are some persons that won't buy from you till they hear something from you. What they want to hear, that's what you should tell them. So that's sales
true.
strategy. And you must tell them in a way it responds to what you do, so that it won't be a lie. So that's sales strategy. So that's me starting from the bottom. And let's look at YouTube monetization, which is the S. Or let me start from D so that it will make sense. The D is digital marketing. I think to an extent, most of us know digital marketing already. But just to buttress the point where you digitalize products, you do things online, yes, it cuts across
Fine.
all of that.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's digital marketing. Yes, it cuts across all of that. And understanding digital and understanding marketing, these are two different words. You have to understand digital before you understand marketing. Then before you put them
True.
together. So that's it. Now looking at advertising, how digital marketing can play a vital role in your business. That's why TFM is there. How advertising can play a vital, just the way you place Facebook ads for millions of people to see. For a 9 to 5, I want to know, okay, what exactly do you do that can generate income for you? Why don't you tend to advertise it? Or if you want to go into the YouTube monetization, it's also open for you. Now the advertising comes in a way that when somebody is even coming to advertise a particular product on TFM or a particular thing entirely, as long as you're connected to the person, your commission is certain. You just putting the link together. That's it. You are coming through there, so it's certain for you. So you are not the one doing the advert. You are not the person even collecting the advert, but you earn commission just because you know the person doing the advert and the advert is coming from you. So those there are people that are in that field. They are just ready to tell people, okay, you can advertise your product on TFM. So, like I said, you know digital marketing already, and A is for advertising, which is part of the days. DA. Then Y is for the YouTube monetization. There is no there's no end to making money on YouTube. The more you are valuable, the more people watch and pay for it in watch hours. In fact, TFM has now made it so easy that even before you have 1,000
Oh,
subscribers or
sorry.
4,000 watch hours,
Tayo.
can you hear me? Yes.
Funas Kuto said your voice is too fast. And you know, this part is very
Ah,
important. Please
okay.
take it slowly on us, please. He said your voice is too fast and she can't hear you very well. Please, so take it one
Okay.
by one because
One
sorry,
at
this
a
part is
time.
actually very important. Yeah, please.
All
So
right.
sorry.
So
You can
I've
actually
no
continue
problem.
from where you are. You actually shared with us with digital advertising sales on TFM platform.
Okay.
So you can actually go further to we are on advertising right now. Yes,
All right.
advertising that we
Okay.
can bring our
Oh,
products to TFM
yes.
to advertise it on
For advert.
TFM.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
yes. Yeah, so
Okay.
please.
So I've spoken about digital marketing. Please note that down. Note this down. DAYS. It will help you. DAYS. I said D is for digital marketing. A is for
Mm-hmm.
advertising. You get
Don't
paid.
be
You
too
get paid
fast.
on
Thank you.
every advert. Yes. So D is for digital marketing. A is
Okay.
for advertising. That advertising you get paid on every advert. Now, Y
Wow.
is for YouTube monetization. How you can begin to make money from YouTube before you have 1,000 subscribers or 4,000 watch hours.
Oh, sorry.
Yes. Now, S is for sales strategy.
Wow.
So, yes, so these are the four any structures and they are self explanatory, I think. So, I think, Coach Ivy,
Yeah?
ma, yes, what I think what you just do for me, just put www.tfm.com there. and the
Okay,
chat.
okay. Let me do that. Let me do that. Let me do
Yes,
that. So we will see
so that
everything on the site by putting www.tfirm.
w.tfm.com. Yes,
Tfirm. Oh, sorry.
yes. TIFIRM.
Firm dot com. Yeah,
Com.
very good. Tfirm.com. And please, if you have any question, you can always reach out to me on WhatsApp.
All right.
You can always reach out to me on WhatsApp so that I will give you the site. But this is the site www.tfirm.com.
Please,
Once you log
you
out,
can meet
log into the
Coach
site.
Ibukulwa. They
Yes,
can
once
reach
you
out
log
to
into the
you, Coach.
site,
Yes, yes,
you will see details of everything that is available on the site, the details of what you stand to benefit, and they have very good support system, I would say. And now you are meeting the CEO live. Yes, you are meeting with him live. Yes, so it has everything for everybody. As a business owner, as a salary earner, you want to earn more money, like you can actually get commission by just bringing someone to the site to come and advertise. You get commission for that. You can get commission even as an affiliate. Just because you are just promoting a product on that site, you get commission. And even if you have your own product yourself,
yes. As a
have your
vendor.
own product yourself as a vendor, bring it, and you can receive your payment in different, like you can get to make sales to people in different countries. In
Yes,
different
yes.
countries, you can get to make sales to people in different countries. But it's not like there are some sites that is just Nigerians, there are some sites that is just Africa. I'm talking from experience. Like I've used a bit some years in the online space now. But these sites allow you to transact with people in different continents, in different countries. So you're not limited to just Nigeria alone. That's one good thing I appreciate about TFM. And their payment is actually smooth and straightforward. The payment is smooth and straightforward because I'm actually talking because it is my person that owns the site. So I'm not actually talking from guesswork or something I saw on ChatGPT or Google. It's something I actually have access to, first hand information. Yes, so that is what you
Thank
get to
you, ma.
benefit
Thank you
using
so
the
much, Coach.
TFM website. And our official launching date is 27th of September. 27th of September by the grace of God. And sorry, Tayo, can
Yes.
outsider people attend the ceremony or is
Yeah.
just for your university
No, 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 no.
audience?
There are a lot of people coming from interstate. Yes. Those that can come live.
Okay.
Yes.
So that's
But
also another thing.
those that can be present can just join us online.
Yes. So sorry about the time. We are actually run out of time. So please, you can also get to attend the live launching ceremony, live or in person. So far, like most people that are in the northern side, you can reach out to me.
Yes.
I have
Yes.
somebody from
Yes.
Kaduna, Abuja, Nasarawa. If you're in those places, just reach out to me and I'll guide you on how you can attend live. Yes, you get your ticket, you get to attend live. Yes. Yeah, so I think we have been able to get to the will I say the ending part of
Yes.
our question and answer section with Omotayo. So
Thank
the
you.
very last point is that I would like you to give advice to young people. Yes, people of your age bracket, people that are looking out to like say, oh, I want to start something for myself. You can also advise us too. We that we are not very young, but let the advice be tailored and targeted at young people. And to me, being young is not about age. Being
Mm.
young is of the mind. So far you see yourself like I'm still a youth, and that is where you can actually do a lot of things for yourself. So please, your advice to anyone that is looking out to like, oh, I've not started online before, but I want to start. Oh, let me pin the site. Yes. So someone that is looking out to like, I want to start online business. I've not start before, but I want to start now. What is your advice to
Okay.
us? Thank you.
All right. First of all, my advice to youths, probably teenagers and youths, is that you don't be everywhere. Don't be everywhere. Don't follow the crowd. Because what I mean by the crowd is that there are there are lots of people today that they are just following the crowd. They are everywhere. They want to do what other people are doing in a way that okay, since it's popular, they think is right or is correct. But the fact that it's popular doesn't mean it's true. So
True.
just
True.
yes, do do what is sustainable. So that's the first thing. That's the first thing. Don't follow the crowd. Secondly, do what is sustainable. If you want to do what is sustainable, you should have met somebody that has been into it and it has been sustaining the person. So do what is sustainable. When you want to do something that is sustainable, that is when you will look for a coach or a mentor, somebody to guide you, somebody to help you, somebody to teach you, because it has been sustaining the person. So for the youth, do what is sustainable. Don't be looking for, that's number two. Then the number 3 point, don't be looking for get rich quick scam. The more you want to get rich quick, that's the more difficult it is. That is the more
100%.
difficult it is. Yes, then number three, as youth, I want to beg the youth, please don't borrow money to start a business. ah, it's something I want to talk about. I can use all day talking about it. Don't borrow money to start a business. Yes, that is a sincere truth. As a youth, as a teenager, as any because and let me just leave it there. Let me leave it there. So don't borrow money to start a business. If if you must want to borrow money to start a business, you have to seek somebody's advice, probably a mentor, a coach who has been into that system and can give you algorithm. There's a way things work. You can imagine all the idea of life and think that's how people will buy it. It's a lie. Oh. Once you start selling that, that's when you know there's no customer. So 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 there are people that will come out to say, they have this best idea in the world, and they just want to borrow money to implement it. And after implementing, they tend to not just pay the money they borrow, but pay the difficulty, pay the in fact it's now a thing of shame. So don't borrow money to start a business. Seek advice. Somebody that have been in the system that will not tell you are good to go. That's as a youth and as a teenager. That's it. So this is how we go. And I like I said, do something sustainable. And as a youth, please don't do something that affect only you and your family. Think the next generation. That is why we are youths. You can think ahead of time. You are not thinking of just tomorrow alone or today. You are thinking the next 5 years, the next 10 years. So that will help a lot. Then as for probably our mommies and daddies, I know there are senior men that are watching us right now that I am only privileged for me to be able for me to have this kind of conversation with them. I am only
Wow.
privileged. So what do I have to say? What do I have to say to them? The only thing I have to say is I know God will help everybody. But the only thing I have to say is
Amen.
we
Amen.
can start from where we are. We can start from where we are and start making impact. If I want to say anything to our mommies and daddies out there is leadership. They should just learn to lead the people that are looking up to them, because that is the best gift we can give out to this younger
Thank you.
generation. Yes,
Thank
that's
you.
leadership. That's leadership. So leadership is the
I
best thing
think,
ever to do.
wow.
And living right. When you live right, that's when you can lead right. So
True.
so
True.
that's what I have to
True.
say.
Omotayo, I myself am actually
Yes,
scared, given to the fact that I know you
ah,
are in the northern side, and you
yes,
told me already that you are in the school premises. Even when
yes,
I told you that we are having a live section, I'm afraid
yes.
right now. and I know how
Ah,
dangerous. No, no, I'm being truthful. I will tell you, because he's not in his office right now.
yeah,
He's in the school premises. So I don't know if you can actually uh like I don't know. Those are what we'll actually round off now. We'll round up now.
yeah,
We'll round up now.
no
Maybe one
problem.
of these days before the launching, we'll see go live again.
Okay,
We'll see go live again. And this
no
time
problem.
around, we'll definitely plan it in a very better and a very big way. Yes, given to the fact that you are not in your office, you are in the school premises due to some emergency reasons. So I think we have actually heard it all from Omotayo. And
Thank you.
like Funa Couture will be live, so I can already see like she's already in my inbox already.
Uh,
Everyone that yeah, so like I'm receiving a lot of WhatsApp message. Most people are not conversing, but they are in my WhatsApp giving me hot pepper in my inbox. So please, for everyone that would love to actually sign up to the TFM website, let me know, and you will be guided directly on how you can go about it. And that is the site. And if you want to attend live, also, it's a good one. Like it's a very good one. Outsiders are welcome. Like Tayo just said, I thought it's just for students alone for the launching
no, no,
because it's a
no.
school authority that is sponsoring. Like I won't say they are the ones sponsoring it, but it's powered by the school authority to also motivate all the students. Like, if Tayo can do this, anybody can do it. If Tayo can do this, anybody can do it. Their VC is coming, the vice chancellor, almost all the old body in the school leadership, they are coming for that event. Like, it is very, very big one. It is very, very big one. And we've already heard the advice Tayo gave to every one of us, both young, old. We should just stick to the advice. Don't take the advice like verbatim. Sieve it and take the one that will be useful for you. Online business is actually something that can transform your life. Right now, we are like is dark now. A lot of people have closed their offices, they've closed their shops. But as an online person, you're still making money. Like money is still coming in for you. Tayo said that in the beginning part of the live section. Money is still coming in to you because you are an online entrepreneur and you have to leverage on that. And we made mention of a lot of ways you can actually start. And please stay out of shiny objects. Tayo mentioned that. I'm just giving a summary of the key things I learned tonight. Tayo made a explanation on that. Stay out of shiny objects. I heard something I've not heard from him before. How he leveraged on something his friends actually introduced to him, and that almost sweep him off his feet. Thank God for the grace of God that he was able to dwell on that challenge, and that is how he was able to launch and found his company. So please, as a business owner, too, don't be afraid to fail. It is from the failure that you will get to actually do great things for yourself. And the first person I saw YouTube from was Tayo. Even though I was not very, very like into it until I got the inspiration from God that this is the time to share this opportunity with other people. I've seen a lot of us that we have already registered for that YouTube uh, masterclass. If you have not registered, send me a DM right now. Send me a DM right now for you to register for the Faceless YouTube Masterclass, because now it is the era of artificial intelligence. You don't want to be left out. Even if you're as a content creator already, as a business owner, as a salary earner, as a full housewife, reach out to my WhatsApp. Every one of us, almost every one of us have my WhatsApp. Reach out to my WhatsApp and get to register for the YouTube Faceless Masterclass. And you will thank me later, I would say. Maybe you are the next person that will come to this live section with me. Maybe you will be the next, because one thing about me is that I love to celebrate people. When I see people coming out successful under my mentorship, it's always doing me like I'm the one. Like, no, it's my glory. No, sorry, not my glory. It's God's glory. Please, I don't want to carry something that is too big for me. It's God's glory. Like, it would be as if I'm the one that is actually experiencing that success the way it is always sweetening me. So reach out to me right now for you to register for the Faceless YouTube Masterclass. and you yourself, you will share your testimony. You will share it in my inbox, and you also share it live. Yes. And I will say, you yourself, you will also be celebrated. Whichever part of the country you are, whichever organization you are, you will be celebrated, I would say, because Tayo now is a celebrity on his own. To me, Seb I'm his fan. I'm Tayo's fan. You don't
Ah,
know. I'm telling you, Tayo. Oh, I'm Tayo's fan. He's a celebrity. Just go to, anywhere you go to, just type tfm.com. It is everywhere. It is global. And it accepts international transaction. That's a big one, I would say. That is a big one. So
yeah,
it is my
it
joy
takes a
for
lot.
every
It
one
takes a
of
lot.
us. Like, it's a lot, I would tell you. Like, you don't even know how it is actually doing me like right now. Like, it's a good one. Seeing that your students are doing great things that me myself I've not even tried. I've not tried it. I've not tried it. And my students are doing great things for themselves. So it's a great privilege to have it tonight, Tayo. And like I said,
Thank you.
because of time, maybe one of these days we can also go live on Twitter or any other application.
All
Anyone,
right.
we can still go live again to just sensitize people, to actually share the light with people, because there is nothing I joke with. Like, I don't joke with sharing of knowledge. I don't joke with sharing of knowledge, because I share one of my experience with Tayo, and that experience actually means a lot to me. Maybe in the next live class, I will share that experience with us because of our time. Because I don't want Tayo to be out. He's in the northern part of Nigeria, and he's in the school premises right now, and I'm afraid. I'm afraid. So for tonight, we'll be running it
No,
up
no
here
problem.
tonight. The recordings is available, and also for every one of us sending me message on WhatsApp, I will attend to our message after the live section on how we can get to attend the official launching of TFM website, and also how you can sign up on TFM sites. Yes, for you to get started on the site. And also number three, on how you can register for the Faceless YouTube Masterclass. Excuse me. So I would attend to that after the live section. And for all our questions, MC Val does not have my WhatsApp. You can actually just go to my bio right now. Please, can you actually help with my WhatsApp for MC Valo? He does not have my WhatsApp before we actually disconnect. So it will be sent to the comment section. It will be sent to the comment section. And hope you've already gotten the site for the TFM website also. My number will be sent to the comment section so that he can actually get to contact me on WhatsApp. So if you don't have my WhatsApp number, you will see it in the comment section. Just get to type it and send message that you were in the live class that we had tonight. And for every one of us that have my number, just reach out to me. And this video will still be up. So a lot of people will still get to come to this video for assistance of everything we have shared tonight. How to attend live section for the program, how to sign up to TFM websites and get started as a business owner or as a vendor, as an affiliate, how to get started on the site, and also how to register for the Faceless YouTube Masterclass, where you can actually get to start making money on YouTube. A lot of faceless channels even make money more than people that show their face. That's the truth. My normal YouTube is having just how many subscribers, but my faceless is actually is something that wows me when I see the thing that is coming from the faceless. So this is it for tonight, and we will get to meet another time, probably on the same
All right.
platform or maybe another site.
All
But
right.
I will definitely communicate any other live section that is coming up. I will communicate it on this platform every time there is a live session coming up. And if it is Tayo, I know every one of us will be very happy to see Tayo again.
Ah,
Tayo, thank
thank
you
you, ma'am.
very much. Thank you,
Thank
thank you,
you.
thank you, thank you,
Thank
thank you.
you.
And
Thank
his
you.
name is Samuel Omotayo Israel. You can actually
Thank
check him
you.
out on Google. Once you check him out, his profile will come. His LinkedIn, his
Thank
everything.
you.
Like, he's
Thank
global
you.
to the glory of God.
Ah,
To the glory of God. To the
thank
glory of
you,
God.
ma'am.
To the But
Thank
thank you
you.
very, very much. And thank
All
you
right.
everyone for staying up to this particular time, for staying to this particular section in the live
Thank you.
session
Thank you,
tonight.
everyone. And
Thank
most,
you, thank you, everyone.
most especially, aside from checking me, just check TFM. I think that's best.
Oh, we should not check you. No problem. We'll not
So
check you.
just,
TFM, we're checking
just check
TFM.
TFM. Thank
Yes,
you
just
so
check
much,
TFM.
everyone.
Yes, don't check him. Oh.
Thank you.
Check TFM. Please, have you been able
Check
to put the WhatsApp
TFM.com.
in the comment section?
Thank you so much.
Just check TFM. And
Thank you
also,
for
if you've
having me.
not subscribed to this channel, please do that right now for you to see
That's true.
anything that will be coming up on the site from time to time.
All right.
Subscribe to this YouTube channel, and you can also share this live with other people. Share this live section with other people. Yes, the recordings will be put out there for you to also benefit. So share this live session with other people for everyone to be able to benefit and scale up. So good night, everyone. Thank you, Mr. Timothy. Thank
Thank
you,
you.
MC Valor. Thank you, Funa Kuto, Olude, Omishakin. Thank you very, very much. Pardon my pronunciation. Thank you, every one of us. Thank you, Ralu Chooks. Thank you, everyone, for making it to the live section and for making it to this point. Thank you, everyone. And all thanks to God. Yes, all thanks to God for the inspiration to actually bring out this live section. Yeah, so avoid loan, no. Avoid loan, no. It gets why. Tayo is saying it from experience. Avoid loan. Wow, thank you everyone. So this is it for tonight, and we will be cutting we'll be closing the curtain for tonight. And God bless every one of us. God bless every one of us. God bless every one of us. So for my what's the name? I'm not seeing the WhatsApp here, but my assistant said he has put it. No problem. So this is actually it for tonight, and we'll be closing the curtain for tonight. Till next time. Till next time. Thank you, everyone, and God bless us all. Amen. Good night, everyone. Good night. Good night. Good night. Oh, you're welcome, MC Valo. Yeah, I'm done.